So we have a new event in Battle for Neighborville. It is Garden Party, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Snapdragon character challenges. Hey everyone, Gameaholik here. If you're finding these guides useful or helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Okay, so we're going to be going through Snapdragons for the Garden Party event, which I think are pretty much the same as the previous, but we will go through them again. I'll try and do them a little bit quicker this time. So we've got Ignite Enemies with the Flame Blower, we've got Vanquish Enemies with the Flare Ball, we have Deliver Damage using Blazing Trail, Vanquish Enemies with Swoop, Slam, and Earn XP as standard. So the first one we'll take a look at is Ignite Enemies with the Flame Blower. This is your standard primary weapon, this little bad boy here. It, if I remember rightly, is a little bit temperamental sometimes, but hopefully we can get it to trigger. So we've got to make sure that they set on fire. So we want to give them a good old burn up. Let's go over to this area. I am choosing to do this in the PV areas. There we go. They are nicely on fire, look. The problem being is that if you go for the lower level enemies, they don't have time to really go on fire, whereas this guy here and this one here are going to get burnt a little bit quicker and longer and easier. So it's literally simple as holding down your flame. You're going to get at least one every time you connect with an enemy, I hope. Now miss one there, I think that might have been the weed's fault there. Again, you see the point there, I set them on fire. They're not strong enough in the PvE areas, so it doesn't count as a burn effect. Setting off a skirmish would be the best idea for this, or obviously just going ham in PvP. For once, Giddy Park would not actually be that practical to do this. Only 200 to get, so it's not going to take too long to get. Just go and just fire some people up. Next one we'll take a look at is Vanquish Enemies with the Flare Ball. So obviously this is your fire. All you have to do is use your Flare Ball is hold down LT on the Xbox. And there we go, we have managed to vanquish. So you're going to get that spitting out fireball. That's what you want for this. Does it count as a vanquish? No. So you've got to make sure you get the vanquish with that fireball. There's only 30 to get. This should be relatively easy. Let's do it again there. Look, 2. We'll go for the weaker characters here. Come here. Stop strafing me. There we go. We get this on a TV head as well. There, we've got 4 already. Pretty simple, really. Go for the weaker ones, TV heads, the brown coats. You could do this in Giddy Park if you really wanted to, but seeing as I'm already in the PvE areas, then that's what we shall do. Simple as. There we go. Just hold down your left trigger, or your zoom if you're on PC, I presume, or whatever it is, on the PlayStation, and use your normal primary weapon buttons and fire out a fireball. Next we're going to take a look at delivering damage with the Blazing Trail. Again, 500 to get here. We're going to try and set off a skirmish, so I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so we've set off a skirmish. The enemy, we've provoked the enemy forces. What we're going to do here is wait till the full amount of people come out, because the more people the better. I have the perk on, or the upgrade, that enables you to have like a mini Blazing Trail on certain vanquishes, and that seems to work as well with this. There we go, they're just showing you there. There is the mini one. Doesn't go for much, only 5 damage because it's a small one. Right, here we go. We've now officially kicked it off. I was trying to find the actual enemies. So we have the full-blown skirmish going. So what you can do is just use your RB ability, throw out your Blazing Trail, and then you just want to hope that your enemies do walk into said area. This is why I set it off a skirmish, because there's going to be more enemies to fire at. I'm not too sure on the timings. I think it's something like, let's check once it goes out. There we go, 18 seconds is the time it's going to take to reload with no upgrades. Let's get that one done as well. And we're already on 370. It's as simple as that. Just go into the PvE area and just throw it out once you're in the skirmish. It's probably the most simplest method that you can use. Obviously PvP, you're going to get those extra kind of burns on the blazing trail, especially if you're playing an objective based area, so something like Suburbanation, where they've got to go to the zone to capture. It's easy to get the blazing trail effectively out there. Don't hit it against the walls though, as you should know by now. Hit it near a wall, it will clip to the wall and not actually go out, so just be warned on that one. And there we go, that's it. That is how to deliver damage using the blazing trail. Next one up, we've got Vanquish Enemies with the swoop slam. This one actually is more easier to do into Giddy Park because of the weakness of the TV heads. I will try and attempt it now. Let's soften up this guy here. Well, missed it completely. Didn't get a Vanquish, did get the swoop slam. No, I did get the Vanquish. Oh, okay. The TV head and the heavy helper actually counted as an enemy Vanquish, which is quite funny. So all you got to do is LB on the Xbox. I'm not too sure what it is on the other platforms, but you've got to fully Vanquish. We didn't there, you see, so we didn't get a result. It's going to take about, again, 18 to 19 seconds, I think it said there. I'm hoping we've got time here to get the engineer. No, the weed managed to finish him off. I did weaken him down. Yeah, it is about 18 to 19 seconds. But you've seen it was easy enough. To go into the Giddy Park, it's far, far easier to just take out the TV heads with that one. And that is going to be it for today's guide. Any further questions or any further methods, feel free to let me know in the comment section if you know of ways of doing these things quicker. I would always take and adapt my guides further if they help. Then do consider liking, sharing, commenting and subscribing. Just burn that guy up there. You see, just him alone is worth it. But anyways, let's finish off today's video by saying thank you all for watching, and hopefully it has been helpful for you today. The last one is obviously XP. We're not going to go through that, as you know. Just earn XP throughout playing the game in any sort of method. And we died there. And yeah, just go ahead and earn some XP, and that's the 5th one. But yep, I'll be back soon with the other 3 character challenge guides, and hopefully this has been helpful for you. And stay safe and take care. I'll be back soon with more Battle For Neighborville content. Thanks all for watching.